Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today, we got our incredible contestants back for another round of Clock It. Everyone's favorite radio personality. Help me welcome Kelly. Kelly being a place to be.
What's going on, y'all? We back.
Okay, you back.
Favorite.
Yeah, we feeling good. We feeling good. How you feeling?
I am feeling great. It is always a pleasure when you are gracing us with your presence. Love when you are here, Kelly. I know it's going to be a great show. And she's everybody's favorite podcasters from Tequila Babies Podcast. Help me welcome Jean. Hey, girl.
Hey, Koiya.
How you doing, beautiful?
You look good. I look good. Everybody looks good. We feel good. We're going to have a great show today.
It's going to be an incredible show. And just so you know, as you know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about. And more importantly, you got to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give an answer, all right? Without further ado, let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Here is our very first question. Who said TMZ ruined his life after releasing a video of him? Kelly.
Corey Holcomb.
Corey Holcomb it is. Now, if you are wondering what Corey had to say about TMZ, take a look.
Shit, while I haven't been working a lot of my gigs. I lost a lot of my gigs. So, by the way, thank you, TMZ. I lost another gig today. Gary, Indiana, on the boat. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me good. Y'all got me good. I'm losing gigs. People are saying, Corey, the optics of that video. Yeah. Y'all got me good, TMZ. I'm about to be out here on welfare. Somebody got to explain why I ain't got nothing no more.
The call is coming from inside the house. I would just like to say the somebody who needs to explain why you ain't got nothing is you. You are the reason why you don't have anything. Kelly, talk to us about what this video is and why it went viral.
That's the king of just not taking accountability, right?
Agreed.
Anyway, so the genesis of all this was he got into a kerfuffle, I'll call it, on his podcast not too long ago with another comedian.
A little bit more than that, but hey, go ahead.
And, they were talking about, you don't want to go outside, you want to put your hands on me, but you put your hands on women. So that started the whole thing, like, wait a minute, what's going on here? And then TMZ posted a video, the security footage of exactly what he was talking about outside of this club.
Yeah.
And Corey Holcomb put his hands on, he punched this other female comedian in the face. And from there, it was on. Other people, you already know, do not want to be around anybody that does anything like that. So he's been losing out on all these gigs, and rightfully so. So for you to blame TMZ and not take any accountability, come on, dog.
Right.
I'm just confused, Jean, because we saw in the video that we will not be showing here that he literally punched this woman in the face.
Yeah.
So help me understand how it's getting misconstrued and it's not what we saw. When I have 4 eyes myself and I saw it with all 4 of my eyes. Yeah. So how?
It's crazy. Like he said, he won't take accountability. He's like, the optics of it is that you hit her in the face. That it just is what it is. And he's like, TMZ, y'all got me. No, sir, you got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's so crazy. It's unfortunate. She went on to speak out and say, he needs to be dealt with ultimately. Like, he gets what he's getting what he deserves.
On top of it being illegal, right, for you to hit anyone at any point in time when you're not defending yourself. But then, too, let's just talk about how she's a woman and you're a man. Like, where in what world are we allowing this to fly? Do you think that he's going to take any legal action against TMZ, Kelly?
I think he might try to, but it's like, what are you taking legal action for? It's like, it's not really defamation because this is exactly what happened. It's black and white video. So you're the one that did it. So I feel you have to deal with it. I don't think if he does take legal action that it'll go anywhere because you're the one that hit her. Her name is Christina Payne, by the way. Shout out to her. And the thing is, he's on a podcast with other women.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing here?
But this is the same guy who has 2 girlfriends. So anybody who thinks like that, they don't value women and just please get out of here.
Yeah, I don't even get me started on that. And on that note, we are going to continue on to our very next question. The CEO of which company says he wants to market to a higher income customer? Kelly.
Chipotle.
What does this mean? Because it's Chipotle.
It's Chipotle, right?
So we all, eat down at Chipotle, enjoy a little bit of Chipotle.
Love
but
Chipotle.
At a recent earnings they had in December, they found out that, listen, man, 60% of our revenue is coming from households that are over $100,000. Who make $100,000, I should say. So they're like, you know what? I think we should lean into that to get a little more money out of them. So they plan on doing different things in order to cater to that demo and push forward from there. They're like, yeah, we need to go over here if we want to make more money.
It sounds like they're being greedy. Like, does this mean we can expect Chipotle to raise its prices, Gene?
I mean, I guess so. I don't know why they need to know how much their consumers make. I don't think any other restaurant is doing that, learning how much.
How do they know that?
I don't know.
That's wild,
Yeah.
But they're trying to implement different catering things and different experiences, whether it just be like couples things or small group things that sets them apart from the regular just dining experience, fast food as we see them today. But yeah, I guess they're trying to expand and finding all ways to raise the prices.
This is crazy. I mean, in my opinion, there are other places that exist for that, and we go to those places for that. We go to Chipotle when we just want to go in and out and have something fast and quick. I'm not looking for an experience from Chipotle or McDonald's or Wendy's.
It's not even experience. Like quick food.
Listen, you say that now until they bring in your burrito or your bowl out.
Table
So
side.
like, oh, this is nice. Thank you. Little candle lit, little flower.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Let me let them do their thing. I am not hating. All right, Kelly, 200 points you have on the board. Gene, you are at 0, but we got more questions and more opportunities for you to make some points. Which rapper put out another plea to face 50 Cent in a versus battle? Gene.
T.I.
It was indeed my boy Tip. Check out what he had to say with Shannon Sharp.
But I'm saying, so right now.
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So.
Not he ducking the smoke. Is 50 ducking the smoke?
I feel like 50 may feel like this is beneath him. You know, versus battles and stuff like that. It's big, but 50 is on a whole nother level doing movies, series, production. He has his own everything at this point. So I just feel like maybe he feels like he doesn't have enough time to do a versus battle.
That makes sense. Now, Kelly, is this a good matchup? 50 Cent, T.I., would you put these two together in a versus battle?
Like, it sounds good. And by the way, I feel like the only way you would get him into this is if you have like some sort of equity. It has to be like a money play for 50. You do
has
that,
to.
And I'm sure he'll go
He's a
along with it.
businessman, yeah.
But just in terms of the matchup, I think it will be entertaining. Same time, both of them have great like street records that we remember, big mainstream hits, crossover hits as well that went pop.
Yeah.
But overall, I think what separates 50 specifically is that he's a songwriter. He can play all these other like R&B records that he wrote on.
He is such a 50 fan.
Did the hook for. I'm being for real. That's what I feel would separate him. So I don't think it's going to be as close as Gene thinks it would be.
I mean, T.I., he has his catalog. T.I. has done things outside of, you know, just the music and stuff like that. Not that that matters in the versus battle, but he has an extensive catalog. Like, please don't sleep on T.I.P., please.
Okay, all right. She said don't sleep on my boy Tip.
Make it happen so we can figure it out. How about that?
50, stop ducking, 50.
Stop ducking. We would like to see it happen. Now, NBA YoungBoy wants to go hit for hit as well. He kind of threw his name in the hat. How did he even enter this chat, Kelly?
So he was on Twitter, and he literally put it out there. He's like, listen, whoever's out there, name your favorite rapper, 15 songs, we're going back to back, what's going on? Someone commented like, listen, I feel like the only person that would be in that conversation is Future. And YoungBoy replied back like, listen, you smoke more dope than I am.
Yeah.
And then someone else chimed in and said, listen, I feel like Kanye will be a good matchup, and it seems like NBA YoungBoy's up for that one, so.
I don't know if he can get in the ring with Kanye just yet, but also I am not an NBA YoungBoy listener or fan. He's not his demographic, so maybe that's why I think that. But I think you need to pump the brakes a little bit when he comes to talking about Ye.
I don't even think he can get with Future. I don't think he can get with anyone from the era before him. I think he needs to stick to his peers.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion.
Great point. That's fair. We'll take it. All right, Kelly, 200 points you have, Gene. You are at 100. This is our very last question in round 1. Who revealed her infant son received death threats after she chose a white donor? Kelly, Gene.
Da Brat.
I'll take it.
It indeed was Da Brat. Now, why did Da Brat and her wife choose a white donor?
Yeah, so there's an extensive process to choosing a donor when you're going through this fertilization process. There are 7 traits that they're looking for to match you up with your donor. So once they get those 7 traits from you, that kind of narrows down your potential donors. And so once they narrowed it down, out of 300, there was only one black guy. And that black guy, DeBrat said he looked like Jiminy Cricket.
Oh.
So unfortunately, she did not want to choose him because of his appearance, his looks, you know, on the outside. I don't know if he was smart or anything like that, but the white guy that they did choose, they said he was tall, handsome, smart, intelligent, and he was a great candidate with those 7 traits.
Okay. All right. So ultimately, why did they end up receiving so much backlash on social media because of their choice, Kelly?
Brad, what happened to Black is Beautiful? What happened?
Not all of it, I guess, for her, huh?
So because of this, you know, people blame them or accuse them, I should say, for being colorists. Like, listen, why didn't you choose the black man? But as Jean just eloquently put it, there's a whole process behind it. It's not like you can just go out and be like, hey, I like this donor, you black, come on through, let's do it. There's a whole process that goes behind it. So it's unfortunate that people, which what they usually do, right, jumped out and started violating even the child, not just the brat and her wife, but the child as well. Right. So let's just do our research before we go out there and disrespect people's family, please.
Yeah. That's not cool at all, because the baby didn't even ask to be here. Like, he just came into a world that he was birthed in. He has nothing to do with any of this. And then also, it's not that serious. It's not your life. It's
not
their
your
life.
baby, right?
Get over it. People are too entitled these days. Well, guys, that brings us to the end of round 1 of Clock It. And I'll have you know, you both are tied with 200 points on the board. Kelly has 200. Jean has 200. Now, before we started, it was our rainbows and butterflies. But I feel like the competition has picked up a little bit between the two of you. Jean, how you feeling?
You know, Kelly he's my main man when it comes to this clocking stuff. But I just can't take it easy. I can't. When it comes to this, I need my clock at the end of the day.
Okay.
Yeah, Jean is very possessive on that clock, and she be real quick trying to get in there, you feel me? So I got to be on point as well. So it's always a test of your skills and all that, but it makes for a good game.
I also have you know the two of you were our reigning champions for quite some time.
Let's go.
So for both of you to be up here battling it out, I feel like we have our most competitive contributors here today.
For sure.
Right.
And so it's always an interesting go when the two of you are here to see who wins.
Yeah.
It's cutthroat. That's why.
Very cutthroat up here. Either way, I'm excited to see who is going to be today's winner of Clock It. So let's hop right into round 2 with our first question. Jake Paul attacks who over her criticism of ICE? Kelly.
Billie Eilish. It was close.
It was my girl, Billie Eilish. The competition is heating up here, okay? Like, I feel the heat coming my way from over here. I'm a little scared. I ain't gonna hold you. Now, what did he say, and where did he detail this at?
So he detailed this on Twitter, which is where he loves to go, right?
Oh, my gosh, yes.
Replying to Billie Eilish during the Grammys the other week, she's wearing the Ice Out pin. You can see the tweet right there on your screen. Also, during her Grammy acceptance speech, she denounced ICE, right? So Jake Paul's thing is like, listen, if you're going to disrespect ICE or law enforcement, then you might as well not call 911 when you need them, since you don't respect them. And I'm like, bro, that's apples and oranges.
Like, it's not even the same.
I don't even know if it's apples and oranges, because ICE stands for Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So where does 911 come into all of this, Jean?
Yeah. No, if someone breaks into your house, you're not calling ICE.
You're not.
They're two different entities. So he's a little privileged. Let's just say that. He doesn't know right from wrong.
But you know what? This is what he does, right?
Yes.
Jake Paul, he does this all the time. We spoke about him on the show the other day. Like, he stirs the pot. This is what he's going to do. And it works. Look, we're talking about him.
We are here talking about him. Now, the thing that gets me the most, right, is Jake Paul supports ICE. And he also thinks that Puerto Ricans are not real American citizens, is what he hinted to Bad Bunny, right? But all the while, he resides in what place, Kelly?
Puerto Rico.
So help me make it make
please.
sense. I'm not understanding.
So he's like, listen, we make a lot of money here, and where you live, obviously, you have taxes that you have to pay. Him and Logan, by the way, because they both there, looked at how much you have to pay in Puerto Rico, very low percentage compared to anywhere else. So they went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
But you have an issue with the culture and the people and the organizations who are actively riling up citizens, by the way, U.S. citizens, and violating them, and you're going to live in PR?
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
Now, talk to me about him living in PR, right? Like, What has happened since he's been there? Because he is not a law-abiding citizen if you technically want to go there.
Yeah, exactly. He's in PR disrespecting them.
Yeah.
As he is doing here in the States as well. He's bought land over there, big, huge mansions. I think it was like $100 million. It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
It was a huge mansion, and it has beach access. So a part of that beach access, it blocks off from the regular citizens to be able to go to the
public,
beach.
yeah.
And so things like he's riding cars on the beach and stuff like that, which is illegal in Puerto Rico because they have like turtles breeding and stuff like that. So it's really strict, and they get fined like $11,000 or something like that.
$100,000.
$100,000 is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he makes $11,000 per minute on YouTube, which is insane. So someone was saying to pay that fee, all he has to do is make an 8-minute video, and he can pay that fine. So he's gonna do what he wants to do over there because he can throw his weight around with his money.
And they're not going to say anything because obviously you want to keep that money around.
Yeah, they want his money.
Which is very unfortunate. I wish that was not the case, but being very disrespectful about a place that you reside in and the people that come from that area is wild. That's a privilege to a whole new level.
Yeah.
Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Gene, you are at 200. We have more questions. Let's keep this game rolling. Which platform made $60 billion in revenue, surpassing Netflix? Kelly.
YouTube.
It was indeed YouTube. Now, YouTube has been having a great year. What makes this year different from all the other years when it comes to YouTube?
So YouTube has been raking it in, man. YouTube, in terms of the different subscription models that they have now, not only do you have YouTube Music, you have YouTube Premium, you have YouTube TV. They also recently acquired the NFL Sunday Ticket, which, if you know anything about Americans, they love football. That's a huge boom right there. And also on top of that, you're getting ad revenue from all the different, pre-roll ads that go that you could skip. All this combined leads to where they're at right now. They've been very smart with it.
Yeah.
Very, very smart. Now, how many paid subscribers does YouTube have, Gene?
Oh, they have over 100 million.
Wow.
They superseded,
Crazy.
over 100 million. And it's so interesting to me because YouTube still has a lot of free content.
For sure.
And for them to have that large number of subscribers, it speaks volumes to how they are, navigating in this entertainment world. They are just taking over.
Yeah, dominating to say the least. Clearly surpassing Netflix when, a lot of people know Netflix. That's what it is. You know what I mean? We gravitate towards Netflix a little bit more. They're the more popular one. But this year, YouTube said, not today.
Yeah, because YouTube still has like full videos, full movies. They have full shows, series. You can watch all of that stuff on YouTube if you didn't know. It's pretty dope.
Killing the game. 60 billion, was it, dollars? Listen, they're killing it. That's all I got to say. All right, Gene, 200 points you have on the board. Kelly, you are up with 400. We got more questions. The next one, we are on to. Uncle Murda and Tony Yayo had a confrontation on a flight with who? Gene.
Ja Rule.
Why they messing with your guy, Ja Rule? If you happen to miss this, take a look.
Like, seriously.
Let's shake.
You see the guy over in the corner, he's like, what is going on? I bought a first class ticket. It is not supposed to be ghetto like we are in economy.
Yeah.
No, this is wild. Kelly, break down this beef for us. Why the three of them beefing?
Yeah, so was this early 2000s? This is Murder Inc., the label, Ja Rule, Irv Gotti, and all them, and then G Unit, which is 50, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo was in that video. Coming to a head, man. We're not agreeing on anything. They had a beef together, and it was a whole situation. Thankfully, it didn't get too crazy.
Yeah.
But overall, those feelings are still here, right? All these years later.
Crazy.
And what are the odds that a member of G Unit and a member of Murder Inc. are literally sitting in front of each other on a flight, dog? Like,
crazy.
this was just meant to
They
happen.
didn't show that part, but in the video, they're behind Ja Rule.
Yes.
So they're trolling from behind him. It's like sitting in the back of the classroom and you're like trolling the people in front of you. Like, that's how it was. He wasn't bothering nobody. He was sitting in his seat.
And it never looks good when you're trying to rebuttal looking back.
Exactly. It makes you look like a simp.
Here's the thing that blows my mind, though. Are these people not afraid of being on the no-fly list, Gene? Like, that's my first thought. Like, hey, let's table this until the doors open and we get outside of here because my livelihood, I need to fly a lot. I can't be on the no-fly list.
It's crazy. Like he said, the beef goes so long, so you would think, but it's men and their egos
Yes.
and their like testosterone and all the things. So for us to be like, yeah, like you got it. 'Cause guess what? Maybe outside the airport, off the premises, but right here on this flight and in this airport,
listen,
no, it's nothing.
Men don't use their brain.
They don't.
From where we from, if it's on site, it's on site. It doesn't matter if you're standing next to the Pope or if you're outside. Like, it's on site. So that's one portion of it. Or also, you know, could Ja just be barking just to, you know, get himself removed from the flight? Who knows? He'll look good on the videos.
You pulling a 50.
You know what I mean?
I see what's happening
just a
here. We
question.
see who team you are
He's
on.
such a 50 fan.
He is for sure. All right, let's keep it rolling. Kelly taking sides over here. That's what that is. Who brought Bone Thugs and Harmony to perform at her boyfriend's 38th birthday party? Jean. Oh, Kelly.
That's crazy.
Meg Thee Stallion.
It indeed is Meg Thee Stallion. Now, why Bone Thugs and Harmony? I ain't heard of them in a minute.
Okay, first off, you talking about taking sides. You taking a side right now. What do you mean, why Bone Thugs and
I don't
Harmony?
want no smoke. You right. Go ahead.
So her boyfriend, Klay Thompson, NBA player, is a huge Bone Thugs and Harmony fan. It was the first concert he went to, so obviously he loves Bone Thugs, and she was nice enough, and she has the connections, obviously, to bring Bone Thugs through and surprise him with a performance, man. That's love.
Let's take a look at him having the time of his life at his birthday party.
Get it, Clay. Get it, Clay.
I think that's the most animated we have ever saw Clay. Like, he was hype. He was really enjoying himself.
He was having the time of his life. And I don't think it was that hard for her to get Bone Thugs and Harmony. I know Bone Thugs and Harmony was so happy to be there.
Yeah.
They were like giving him his flowers, you know, getting his autograph, getting him to sign a jersey and stuff like that. So it was so dope to see both of them just giving each other love.
Yes.
It was dope. That
love
was cool.
to see. I love this relationship for her a whole lot. Yeah. Well, guys, we are embarking on our very last question in round 2. Kelly, 500 points you all have on the board, and Jean, 300, girl. All good. Make a comeback with this last question. Here we go. Who became the first African American to serve in the U.S. Supreme Court? Kelly.
Thurgood Marshall.
My guy, Thurgood Marshall. Now, why is Thurgood Marshall so important?
So he's important because, in my opinion, if you had like a Mount Rushmore of like lawyers, he's on it, right?
Facts.
So you look at just what you said, what he's known for, right? But also even before that, he was one of the lead counsels for the NAACP. So he would go to different spots in the South and help African Americans who were wrongfully accused of things and get them exonerated. And then from all that, he was a part of major cases such as Brown versus the Board of Education, which eventually led to the desegregation of the public schools in America. So you want to talk about someone who's deserving of our love and affection, and someone who's a legend is him.
For sure.
I love to see it. As we know, it's Black History Month, and we're bringing you facts every single day, every episode. Thurgood Marshall. Was he someone that you knew about, Jean?
Yeah, not so much. I'm not that strong in the history department, but I learned a lot.
Okay.
And so thank you for that question, because I was able to learn a lot. Thank you, Kelly. You gave me a lot of, insight on Thurgood Marshall.
I love to see it. Listen, anytime we can drop a gem or two or educate people about our history, as we know they are trying to erase it in the times in America right now, we see what is playing out. We don't know if we are going to have the luxury to continue to learn about people like Thurgood Marshall and all the other greats that came before and after him. So I think we have a responsibility as Black people to educate each other and keep spreading that information. All right, guys, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Kelly, 600 points you have on the board, making you today's winner of Clock It.
Yes, sir.
Kelly is the one that is going to be leaving here today with this Clock It chain. Jean, I don't know if you even tried today, but hey, there's always another day, my girl. Thank you for being here. It is always a pleasure. Kelly, my guy.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Killing it. Thank you for being here. Viewers at home, tomorrow, another episode of Clock It. We are right back here for another one. See you tomorrow.
See y'all. We did it for Thursday.